Hey guys, Moani Kiala here, and I want to thank you for tuning in. Recently, I've been asked to give my feedback on two questions. One, America providing prisoners 3 meals a day for free, in a sense. Um, and the second question would be, why are our children not getting the quality, the quantity, and the low price of like free for their breakfast and lunch uh, while they're in school? Honestly, I mean, everyone's got to eat, but the inmates don't understand that the taxpayers are paying for their stay while they're in prison, and they're providing payment by serving time behind bars. So it's not necessarily free, but then again, in comparison to our children, and when they go to school, they have breakfast, they have lunch, but they have to pay anywhere between $1.75, $2, 5 days a week for breakfast, $3 to $6 a day, 5 days a week for lunch. Money's coming out of their pockets, but inmates and convicted felons are paying out of time behind bars. So, my whole feedback on it, I believe that if the inmates in the federal and state penal institutions are being provided food 3 times a day for free, in a sense, then I believe that our children should be getting the same treatment. So, with that in mind, I disagree with inmates getting the option. There's many different options of foods that are presented or prepared or offered. Some have the opportunity of going into a cafeteria setting and choosing what they want. I know from experience. Now, if you're locked down 23 hours a day, then you don't really have an option. Trays are brought to the bean chute, and your utensils, your drink, gets slid through a bean chute, and that's what you get. But no money's coming out of their pockets. If obesity is such a problem, what makes you think that it won't continue when they're coming off the bus, getting home, and opening up the refrigerator? Think about that part. Okay? They go off to school, they eat a breakfast, very small, an orange, maybe some milk, maybe some orange juice. When they go for lunch, you've got 5 little cubbies or cups or whatever in one tray that doesn't get filled up, doesn't get, or a good portion. Then they have to go back up and pay for another plate to fulfill the void within their stomachs. Now, those that are dictating as far as the meals and stuff like that in the school, why don't you try and eat something that they're eating? Why don't you try that for 5 days and see if it works for you? See if you can go up and pay for another plate just to fill that void. And then go back to your desk, sit down, and try to figure it out. Hash things out. Were you hungry? Were you thirsty? Did you have to go back up and get some more? You probably did. You probably were thirsty. And you're going to say, well, I work for my money. I should be able to go up and pay for more if I need it or if I want it. Right. But you're not a child. The child is the one that's suffering. So do we continue giving them more money so that the obesity factor becomes a reality? Or back to the conversation. America's not providing our children with the stability for meal consumptions within our schools, and it's unfair. So if we as taxpayers are to pay for incarcerated inmates or people and allow them to eat 3 meals a day for free, then why can't we do that for our children? Something to think about. Right, something to think about. Anyway, I thank you very much for your time and attention in this matter, and I appreciate you stopping by. If you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button, that like, give me a thumbs up, maybe even share it, and leave some comments down below. Tell me what's on your mind. Tell me what you would not want to hear. Until next time, keep on keeping on. Later, guys.